Please sit down. We praise you, Eternal One, our God, Sovereign of the universe, whose word brings on the evening, whose wisdom opens heaven's gates, whose understanding changes times and seasons, and whose will sets the stars in their courses in the sky. You make day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light. You make day pass and bring on the night, and separate the day from night. You rule the hosts of heaven. Baruch atah Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim.
We're on the top of page 94. Please rise if you are able for the Shema. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך, והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך, ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם, ושבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך, וקשרתם לאות על ידיך, והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך, וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך.
Please be seated if you would like to. למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי, והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם, אשר הוצאתי אתכם להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני Elohechem.
All this we hold to be true and sure. You alone, Eternal One, are our God, and we are Israel, your people. You have freed us from oppressors and delivered us from tyrants. You led us out of Egypt forever to serve you in freedom. When we witnessed your power, we praised your name and gave thanks. Willingly we accepted your rule. Then, full of joy, we sang together, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed. V'ne'emar ki fada Adonai et Yaakov ugalo miyad chazak mimenu. Grant, eternal God, that we may lie down in peace and let us rise up to life renewed. Spread over us the shelter of your peace. Guide us with your wise counsel, and for your name's sake be our help. Shield us from sickness and war, from famine and distress, and keep us from wrongdoing.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim. Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom v'hamidenu malkeinu l'chaim.
Baruch atah Adonai haporesh suchat shalom aleinu v'al kol yoshvei tevel.
Please stand. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu v'Imotenu, Elohei Abraham, Elohei Yitzhak, v'Elohei Yaakov, Elohei Sarah, Elohei Rivka, Elohei Rachel, v'Elohei Leah, Ha'el ha'gadol ha'gibur v'hanura el Elyon. Gomer hasadim tovim v'konei hakol v'zoher ve'imahot u'mevi gula livnei v'nehem למען שמו באהבה, מלך עוזר ומושיע ומגן. ברוך אתה, אדוני, מגן אברהם ועזרת שרה. אתה גיבור לעולם, אדוני, מחיה מתים, אתה רב והושיע. משיב הרוח ומוריד הגשם, מזריח השמש ומוריד הטל. In your love you sustain the living, in your compassion you grant us eternal life. You support the falling, heal the sick, you free the captive and keep faith with those who sleep in dust. Who is like you, source of all strength? Who is your equal, sovereign author of life and death, whose will it is that goodness shall prevail? Trusting in you, we see life beyond death. Baruch atah Adonai ha'el hakadosh. Sit down, please. We thank you, O God, for this Sabbath day, which calls us to a closer communion with you. Though you are near to us at all times, you reveal your presence most clearly when we direct our thoughts towards you in worship and meditation. In you, O God, our humanity is exalted. You are our life. From you come its greatness, its power, its beauty. Establish in us, we humbly pray, a devotion to you that shall be firm in all the circumstances of life. May this service renew in our hearts the sense of your presence and bring us peace.
V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'ador et habarit olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'ador et habarit olam. Beini uvein b'nei Yisrael, oti le'olam. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'ador et habarit olam. T'isheshet yamim asa Adonai et hashamayim va'et ha'aretz. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'ador et habarit olam. U'bayom hashvi'i Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash, Shabbat v'yinafash. V'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat, lasot et ha-Shabbat, l'ador et habarit olam.
Our God and God of our ancestors, may our rest on this day be pleasing in your sight. Sanctify us by your commandments and make us loyal to your teaching. Satisfy us with your goodness, gladden us with your salvation, and purify our hearts to serve you in truth. In your gracious love, Eternal One, let the holiness of your Sabbath enter our hearts, and may all Israel who hallow your name be exalted by its peace. We praise you, O God, for the holiness of the Sabbath. I'm lost now. Modim, thank you. Modim anachnu la, shatahu Adonai, Eloheinu velohei avodeinu leolam va'ed. Tsur hayenu, magen yishenu, atahu lador vador, nodeh lacha, usaper tehilatecha, al hayenu hamsurim yadecha, ve'al niflotenu hapakodot la, ve'al shovehol yomimanu, ve'al niflochateha v'tovateha, shirachol 8 erev v'voker v'sacharayim. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha, u'leha ne'eh lehodot.
Shalom Rabbi Israel Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabbi Israel Amcha Tasim Leolam. Ki ata hu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Ki ata hu melech Adon lechol hashalom. Shalom Rabbi Israel Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabbi Israel Amcha Tasim Leolam. V'tov beinecha levarech et Amcha Yisrael b'chol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. Shalom Rabbi Israel Amcha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabbi Israel Amcha Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam. Tasim Leolam.
Just before we go to our silent meditation, I'd like to pray for the sick in our community. That's Peggy Sherwood, Beverly Aarons, Monty Bixer, Kezia Lobato and Rochelle Simmons. And as is our custom, we'll pray for the hostages, some of the hostages. And this week, the ones we're remembering are Idan Shtivi, who was taken hostage aged 28 at the Supernova Festival. Amiram Cooper died aged 84 in captivity. Tal Shoham, taken aged 38 from Kibbutz Be'eri. His family was released, but he hasn't been yet. And then brothers Eli and Yossi Sharabi. Yossi, aged 53, was killed. We go to our silent prayer.
Say shalom, shalom b'ramav. Uyah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'akol Yisrael v'imru amen. Uyah, say shalom aleinu ve'akol Yisrael. Oh, say shalom, shalom b'ramav.
Please stand for Aleinu on page 520.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתהי גדולה ליוצא בראשית, אשר זה מלכנו לייחד את שמו, וגור עלינו להמליך מלכותו. ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא, שהוא נוטה שמיים ויוסד הארץ, ומושב יקרו בשמיים ממעל, ושכינתו זו בגבהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד, אמת מלכנו אפס זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשבת אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחתינו עוד.
Trusting in you, eternal God, we hope soon to behold the glory of your might, when false gods will vanish from our hearts and idolatry cease forever. Help us to perfect the world by bringing it under your unchallenged rule, when all will invoke your name, relinquish evil and turn to you alone. May all who dwell on earth come to know that to you every knee must bend and every tongue swear loyalty. Before you, let them humble themselves, and to your glorious name, let them give honour. Let all submit to your sovereign rule. May that time come soon and last forever. For ultimate sovereignty is yours, and to all eternity you will reign in glory, as it is written, the Eternal One shall reign forever.
ונאמר והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו אחד.
On the top of page 523, it is hard to feel serene when our world is not complete, when those who once brought wholeness to our life have gone. Yet, in the emptiness their passing leaves behind, we are not alone, for we have the companionship of the living, and even our loved ones who have died live on in our hearts, for what they were is part of what we have become. This Shabbat we mark the yahrzeits of Herta Norman, mother of Hilary Kern, of Jeffrey Rosenbaum, father of Claire Pierce, of Kathy Voll, aunt of Leslie Urbach, of Rose Kahn, mother of Baron J., and of Simon Lesser, brother of Sheila Lassman. Zichronam Livracha, may their memories be for a blessing. We honour them best when we live as they would wish, responsibly and happily, even in the shadow of our loss, and so draw closer to the source of life in whom every life finds meaning, purpose and hope. Turn over the page. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad divrach yerutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, v'agala v'zman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehei shemei Rabbah mevarach le'olam olmei ulmaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ah v'yitramam v'yitnaseh, v'yithada v'yithalei v'yithalal shemei v'kedusha b'richu, le'ela min kol b'richata v'shirata,
Tushbachata v'nechemata, Ta'amiran bilma v'imru, Amen. Yehi shalom rabba min Shemaya, V'chaim aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'imru, Amen. Oseh shalom b'rumav, Hu yaseh shalom, aleinu v'yakol Yisrael, v'yakol b'nei Adam, v'imru, Amen.
Please be seated, and if we turn to page 563, perhaps we can have a blessing for ourselves, please, Natasha. Anyone that you like.
Anyone that I like. 563, did you say?
Any notices? Anybody? Thank you. Okay. No.
Just any tune that I want to end with.
Yes, please. That would be lovely.
Within reason.
I'm feeling quite like peaceful today, or in the moment. So I think Maya for Hayom fits a nice Shabbat Shalomi vibe. Shalomi.
It should exist, even if it doesn't. It does now.
Maya for Hayom Shabbat Shalom. 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 Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Maya v'hayom. Shabbat Shalom. Maya v'hayom. Shabbat Shalom.
Thank you. Shabbat Shalom to everyone at home and to everyone in the sanctuary. And let's meet at